Okay, I'm over here at Google now, and the first site I like to piggyback on is GetResponse. They have a high authority domain where the content gets indexed quite quickly. Now you'll see me here in this position under the domain GetResponse, and I've targeted the term solo ad directories, and I use this method when I want to rank and target a specific term. Now, by placing your content and piggybacking on sites like GetResponse, it serves two purposes. Obviously, to rank for an exact search where you're going to get lots of traffic, and it also helps to get the content indexed much faster for your cache magnet sites. And also, if you note the date right here, this was done April 7th, 2015, and this is a free listing, and I've received lots of free traffic from it just from this one ranking alone. So let's just click through here and I'll show you what it looks like. Now this is a very simple little page, and what it has on is a little bit of content targeting the exact phrase solo ad directory and solo ad directories, and it does link out in certain places here, a couple of places, to my main cache magnet site, which in this case is my solo ad case study site from the main course. Now, as I mentioned in the main course, this isn't about rankings; it's about traffic. But your only real option here when you're using this method to speed up your rankings is that you sort of have to target a specific term, which then in turn links to your main cache magnet site. So you'll see here this whole piece of content is basically around ranking for this term solo ad directory and solo ad directories. So, and also you can do quite a few of these for any given niche as well. This is just to get the ball rolling and to get some traffic. So I'm just going to head over to GetResponse and show you how to set this up, because it's really quite simple. Now, getting a GetResponse account, you can get a free trial account or you can get a baby account for a few bucks a month, but if you're going to use this method, it's quite worth it. So the first thing you want to do is when you log in is you want to go to messages and you want to create newsletter. And you want to click new email creator. And now you just want to set up a message. So the first thing is really very important that whatever phrase you want to target in Google, like I targeted solo ad directories, in this case, like I'm going back to using the same example from where I'm talking about versus searches. So let's just say that the piece of content you want to put out there, you want to target the term 21-day fix versus insanity. So you're basically two fitness programs, you want to write a review about it. So whatever your main keyword is, put keyword phrases, you want to put it right here in the subject, because that's really important. Okay, and then you just want to click the next step. Okay, you just want to set up your email now, so you want to you want to scroll down and you want to select HTML code editor. And now you just want to write your body copy in here, whatever you happen to be about. If it's about a fitness product, or if it's a product, a service, or whatever it is you're trying to piggyback on, whatever piece of content, whatever you're trying to specifically target, you want to put some content in here about that. So you can just write it in the editor and press save. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to add yourself to your GetResponse list, and you want to send that broadcast message just to yourself. Okay, you just want it sent to yourself. So I just added myself to the list here, and it's going to send the email just to me. So send to one subscriber. So you just click next step. Okay, now it's going to send a message with that subject that we put in there, which I said was very important, and it's only going to send it just to the recipients, just to myself. Okay, so we're going to just click send. So now what you have to do is just wait a few minutes after you sent it, and then you need to go to your main account and you need to hit this little button here for settings. And you want to go down here where it says profile and then newsletter directory. Now you'll see the message that I just sent to myself in the newsletter directory archive, and you can click through to it. And now what you're going to see is a newsletter in the archive with the subject that I put in for our original email. I just put a little bit of test text in here, and this link here would go out to your main cache magnet site. So this is where you'd want to spend some time before you're sending this message to make sure you've got some 400 or 500 words about your specific target term that you want to rank for. And you want to get it in the newsletter archive after you send it to yourself like this. And then there's one more step to do. You want to take the URL of this exact search term here, or your exact URL of the newsletter in the archive that you've just made, and you want to take this URL and you want to ping it. So now I'm at the website called pingomatic.com, and you just take the URL from your newsletter archive that I showed you that you just made, and you put the name of the blog or your search term here, and you press send pings. And that's about all there is to it. And in a relatively short period of time, the content that you mailed to yourself, which was a newsletter in the archive, is now a page, and it will be showing up in Google and for the search term that you want it to show up for, and it will then link out to your main cache magnet site.